My mom was a big part of the JOM BIA programs back in the 70s. They started foster parenting kids from out in the villages. She made sure that they had the best life or the best opportunity possible. Everything that I am today is because of her. We got a call and they said, we have a foster child and he's actually from the same village of St. Paul Island that my husband's from.
Well, when he came out, he was 1 pound, 15 ounces, a bunch of tubes coming out everywhere.
E-Man was born at 25 weeks gestation.
He couldn't stay with the birth mother. We feel like we give him the best life he could possibly have.
What we don't see are all the hidden disabilities. E-Man just so happens to love animals.
E-Man's never been there. I was excited just to see how he was going to react.
All right, everyone, come on up and feel free to ask everybody your moose questions. I know we probably have fun. We are participating in a moose encounter today. This is a special program where guests have the opportunity to offer some browse, which is food for the moose. They have a chance to feed alder or willow or fireweed plants to the moose, which are some of their favorite snacks. On the left side, we have Arnold. He's a 4-year-old moose.
He is usually very quiet. Normally he'd like kind of whisper to me like, hey, what's that about? And then I'd end up having to ask. But this time, he was doing it. He was showing initiative.
This one right here is willow. Ooh. It's about 90% of a moose's diet. So in the wild, this is what they're eating most of.
He just took the whole thing from me.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how much they can eat.
What else do they eat?
Yeah, good question. So we also give them grain.
Why is there a bunch of fur on its antler?
Yeah, so that is a great question. That is called velvet. And essentially all of that fur on there is supplying a whole bunch of blood to his bones so that they can grow really fast. Exactly, he'll eat this whole pile.
If you let him, yeah.
What's that string hanging around his neck?
Oh, that's called a dewlap. For the most part, we think that it's used for mating. That's a lot of really good questions.
It was all about asking questions. Everybody was patient with him and gave him the opportunity to open up. Well, we knew we were going to do a couple of things, but we didn't know about the baby moose.
Can you put your hands in front of your face and clap really loud for me? Perfect.
That was loud.
Do you remember the adventure?
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely.
Okay. I've got some pictures from the adventure.
Ooh.
You want to look at them?
Yeah. Moose.
You remember that? What is it?
A moose.
You remember feeding the moose?
Yeah.
What's your favorite picture so far, just looking through those?
The baby moose.
Can I see?
Moose.
Yeah, you were feeding the moose.
Oh.
be Spruce. That's gonna be our male baby, and then the other one's gonna be Teak, our female baby. They were both orphaned when their mothers were hit by vehicles.
They are pretty energetic right now, so I'm gonna show you how to feed them, okay? Spruce. There's Spruce. So you kind of want to hold it up for them, and then pull it down to give them a break, because actually these moose drink really fast, so we don't want them to kind of get it down the wrong pipe, like if you choke on water or something like that. I'll help you. Pull down. Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, he's pretty, so we want to keep it up. Yep. And then pull it down and kind of keep it away from his mouth. Because what'll... Oh. Keep it up a little bit. There you go. And then come down. There you go. Yeah.
Just like having
Perfect.
right there.
He's pretty strong, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. Down. There you go.
You're doing good.
Yeah. Put it up. There you go. You gotta think his mom is a lot taller than you are, so he's trying to nurse from mom when he's doing that.
Watching him do all that stuff was a change. Made you realize he's actually growing up now. He's turned into a pretty decent young man. I just want him to be happy, healthy, wealthy, respectful, and just help others the way we helped him.
I think that's good. Perfect. Take it away. Good job. Nice job. Yeah, got the last drop. Nice job.
Bottle emptied, and then do you remember what he did after that?
Oh my goodness, yes. Caught all of us off guard. Because you could tell they were still hungry. He was like, oh, let me feed you some more. The one thing my mom has always said, people are not their disabilities. Their disabilities are a part of them, but that is not them.
We as a society have this really bad tendency to label people with labels. We label these people, and then we pigeonhole them by their disability.
They're having a buffet.
I want him to be able to hold his own, to make him realize that he can be a great soul, but he's got to want to be that great soul. He's got to continuously have that drive to be able to do great things. Not because I say he can, but because he knows he can. That's what I want for him.
Why'd you do that?
So they can eat.
Do you want to make sure the baby moose can eat?
Yeah.
He's compassionate, he's kind, and I almost find him inspiring. Not almost, I do.
It didn't matter that it started pouring down. It could have had a hailstorm and he would have been totally happy. But there was a puddle, there was a way to feed the animals, and that made it important to him. And that's what made it important to us. He was asking questions about the camera. He was asking the guides about the horns. It was the fact that he was talking, listening, asking questions.
I can't explain how excited that makes me to see him showing that initiative. That's seeing his personal growth and where he's going.